to the bladder. Can you see it right here? Now, does it travel all by itself?
Doesn't
Well, it
look
seems
like
to be
it.
adjacent to other blood.
Right. So once again, it could, but we're not learning any of those, right? So we're just really learning the ureters.
Right.
And it comes down. So here's one on one side. Here's the other coming up on the other side that you should probably write
Yeah.
that, okay? And they come in to the back or side of the bladder and they empty the bladder. Now this is a female. So coming off of the bladder, we have the urethra. And that goes down and it joins with
The urogenital sinus?
the vagina, and when it joins with the vaginas, it
That's
becomes
when you get
the
vestibule.
urogenital sinus or
Or the
vestibule.
vestibule.
Okay, so bladder, urethra, urogenital sinus. Okay, now if we're looking instead of all of that, let's look at the uterus. So this is the uterine body, right? Here's the uterine horns that come up on each side. So the uterine horn comes up, and then if you look closely, you can see where it's going to start to change, and it becomes a little fallopian tube, and it comes over the top of the ovary, which is tucked right in there on the inside. Okay, attached here we have the ovarian ligament. This is the broad ligament, and if there was a ligament coming from here to here, we would call that the round. You can see it on this side though,
Yeah.
right here. So this is all the broad, but this is the round right here. Okay? On this side, this is going to be the ovary right in here, and the stuff around it is the fallopian tube. That comes down to the uterine body. The base of the uterine body is called the cervix. Okay, it's the part, it's the uterus, not the vagina. So if they're putting it kind of confusing, you're going to go with the uterus. It's what it's going to look like. It's more like looks more like a uterus, the cervix does. On this cat right here, I would call this area that they've cut right here the cervix. Okay, the vagina then, so it goes uterus, cervix, vagina, vestibule, or urogenital sinus. So once again, so how are you able to tell the difference? Well, it depends. Right here, I can actually put my probe up into the urethra. Okay, so that's when you can see. So then you can close it and you can tell that any of this other stuff would be the vestibule. Okay.
If they were going to mark the